Alright, how are you guys doing today? Uh, this is going to be another video going up today. Quick, I guess, opening to this video, and I guess to the channel in general. My daily amount that I prefer to record is anywhere between, I would prefer to get at least 2 videos up on YouTube every day. But I'm perfectly fine getting a few more right now, since I'm not really too worried about series and stuff, and just kind of getting content out there. Also, there's going to be more than just Showdown. I'll make sure I try to open up to a few other things. So try to get a few other things in there, different games and stuff, and maybe even a few things non-game related. I don't know if I'll do vlogs, but I might just, test it out, record something similar, I guess, to a vlog, or what you consider a vlog, and then see if I enjoy, or do at least find it mildly entertaining. And I'll play with a few things. I'll adjust stuff all the time. I'll probably adjust maybe where the face cam sits one video. I'll probably adjust, music and stuff. Hopefully I'll be able to try and get into doing a little bit more editing, as in like throwing some stuff randomly inside the videos, make it a bit more entertaining, a bit more exciting. Try to get something of an intro, not necessarily an intro, but maybe even just like a nice little screen that pops up, at the beginning of the video. Just kind of gives you an introduction of what's going to happen in the video, and then even thumbnails too. I really want to get custom thumbnails, but that'll get more, I guess, into when I have like some solid ideas of what I'm going to record. If I know what I'm going to record, then I know what type of thumbnail I'm going to use. I'll get into like the flow of a series. But for now, I could have, if I decide to start playing a few different games here and there, I could have one for Pokemon, just so you have a general understanding of what it's going to be. Just a thumbnail for a Pokemon video, and then maybe a thumbnail for a different game if I decide to play that different game. Also, collaboration work. Definitely is collaboration work. I have a few people in mind that I'll be doing that with already set up. So that should be entertaining. And a few games in mind to play with the people which I'll do collaboration with. Also, and you will notice in this video, the 480 quality issue is now fixed. I don't know if anyone noticed it was an issue, but it was an issue for me. I fixed it. I can now upload in 720 with Facecam, which I originally didn't think I could, but I can. So that will be starting with this video and every video hereafter. So without further ado, just for fun, we might do a bit of a combo, but I was actually thinking, and this is a interesting idea, but I was tempted to just try and do just kind of make it an update video mostly, and just kind of give some information, and then just for fun do hopefully 2 quick random matches, because I actually do enjoy random. The more you get into playing Pokemon, the more stressful you find having a team is, because you're just like, you want to do good with a team, but if you get a random team, even if your team is capable of winning, if you start losing, you could just subconsciously blame it on the team, not yourself. So that's kind of makes it entertaining. It also just lets you relax, because it's not your my failed attempts at making teams occasionally that's making me lose. It's the I could just blame it on the fact that they gave me a bad team, or they just gave them a really easy Pokemon to sweep with, which sometimes is a lie and sometimes is true. I once had an entire team weak to a Blaziken. Blaziken comes in, I didn't know, just threw it out, and then I was like, okay, I gotta switch. Every single one of my Pokemon were weak to it, and none of them could outspeed it, because obviously it was a speed boost Blaziken, so it didn't even matter if I switched into someone to take the fire hit, they could clean up with a fighting move, which he did have. I let him sweep because that's the only option I had. Now, I don't really know what to do here. I guess I should jump into the video here. To be honest with you, I've never once used a Kling Clang outside of randoms. I might do that. Any Pokemon you want me to base a team around, and what style of team you wish for me to base them around, post that in the comment section, because I would love to have some ideas. Let's just go for the Gurgrant. I don't care. It'll do damage. If Deoxys kills me, he kills me. I didn't even look at my team. I have a... ooh, hi. Hi to you, too. Love when people say hi. Oh, sorry. That happened. Well, taunted. Check that out. He taunted me thinking I wasn't going to go for things, but I did go for things. I could have gone for a shift gear. I could have. Could have gone for a substitute as well. Alright. Sweet. That's awesome. Who can I go to? Spiritomb, honestly. Because even if he U-turns, it's neutral and I have some defense. The best option? Yeah, Yamega's actually pretty good, and I doubt he's going to go... He does get access to Rock Slide, but it's not like it's a standard set. That's the other fun thing. You get used to the fact that certain Pokemon work with certain sets, and you're probably never, ever, ever going to see them with a different set, because you're just not. Like, there's a reason that certain sets are used, because it's pretty much the only way you can use certain Pokemon. I'm not saying Choice Scarf Primeape is the only way to run Primeape. I'm just saying that Choice Scarf, obviously it's not Choice Scarf, it's, you know, like, Life Orb, but the opposite of Leftovers. I think it actually is, because I think it's 10%, which I think is what Leftovers is. I don't know. All I know is one takes away health, one gives you health, and it's... I like and dislike Life Orb all at the same time, because I always feel that the Life Orb is always what ruins me. It's always that thing that just stops me. I'm pretty certain that Omastar is, I think, the only, or at least currently that I can think of, Shell Smash user who actually is on the special side, not the physical side. I say this is the only one, okay, the only more common one at least, and more common set in combination with that. So I'm gonna burn it regardless, but I have a fear that he's going to do that thing where he sets up. Yeah, there it is. This may or may not have been the greatest idea. Also, I'm not the biggest fan of White Herb Shell Smash, because I feel like most of the Shell Smash users don't really take much of a hit anyways. Or if they do take a hit, they only take it on one of their, they're not bulky enough, I feel like. Ooh! Bulky Shell Smash user? I'm gonna find one. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna build a bulky Shell Smash user. Someone with like max HP and has decent defenses in both special and physical defense. Use it, use the White Herb to get my defenses back up so I don't have to worry about it. And then just sweep with the super bulky one. Maybe even do a little bit of a mixed combo. Either one physical and all, like 2 physicals, 1 special, and Shell Smash, or reverse that. He's gonna outspeed me. I don't feel he's gonna do a lot of damage. I'm gonna Pain Split. I feel that's my better option here. I didn't die or get burned. Will I die with another Scald? That's the real question. No. Yes, I can. There's a chance. There's a chance. A little bit of a chance. Not a lot of a chance. It's a teeny bit. Don't really trust anyone to really take this hit, and burn won't kill him, so... I don't want to burn Snorlax. I like and hate Scald all at the same time. Spiritomb handles both of his other Pokemon, though. Snorlax doesn't actually do much because Primeape can take him out. So right now he doesn't do a lot. I don't want to burn Snorlax, but at the same time Snorlax will take this Scald. No burn. The main part, though, is that he would not just take 1, but 2. He actually is going to live another one. So should I set up a curse? No, burn won't kill him, so I have to hit him. So just over Body Slam. Perfect accuracy. I'm not going to predict him to switch. If he even does switch, it's a Body Slam. So yeah, cool. Crit, fine. Snorlax is a thing again. I can predict him to U-turn. But I feel like U-turn didn't do a lot the first time anyways. Actually, it did a decent chunk. But I can't risk him going for a fighting move because Avalugg is bulky, but I feel like 2 potential close combats will take me out. Which is where Yamega's going to come in, because that was the option I was thinking of the first time anyways. He quad resists it. Check that out. Oh, yeah. It's still there. There we go. When you switch in, it does this weird thing where it stays on the previous Pokemon. I hate when I scroll up to look at something, and then I don't scroll back down, and someone starts chatting, and they're trying to have a conversation and be a nice guy. And then I feel like the jerk, so I'm just like, ah, I didn't know. He's gonna probably stay in, just he doesn't want anything to switch into this, but at the same time, he can outspeed me, and he might have something good. I'm gonna protect. He's gonna U-turn. He's not gonna switch. No, he switched. Alright, I'm stupid. It's fine. Happens every once in a while. The other cool thing about randoms, and you will notice it by checking out my moves right now. When they don't give you the moveset you enjoy. Bug Buzz is Yamega's best move in my opinion. Hits behind subs. His bug type move would be perfect for this Deoxys right now. I'm actually going to protect again just in case I don't outspeed it, and because the counter is going down and it's too stressful for me. So I'm going to protect, get that extra speed boost, that's fine. He probably assumed I was going to. I'm not taking the chances. No one really cares the rocks are up, and I still have rapid spin, so I'm happy. Don't miss. Cool. Actually, I should have gone for Giga Drain. I wouldn't have gotten enough XP to matter, I guess. I am really thirsty right now. The air conditioning is fixed in my house, and it is slowly making its way to cool us down. It was broken the entire time yesterday while making videos. I actually had to turn a fan off while making the videos because the fan was too loud, and you could hear it in the background. And that was super, super awkward. Or not awkward, just it didn't sound good, the quality. It sounded bad, so. This Yamega is going. Yeah. It's moments like now where you kind of understand why Air Slash... If Air Slash had 100% accuracy, which being that it doesn't do a lot of damage, I don't really understand why it doesn't get 100% accuracy, but I guess in certain situations, you kind of see... I'm going to go for Giga Drain because it's going to give me recovery, and I fear his want to go for a, what's it called? Aqua Jet. And should I live said Aqua Jet, I'm not switching out, losing my speed, and then having to deal with the fact that I'm going to take a lot of damage from rocks. Thank you. Goodbye. Thank you. That worked. So yeah, if the Aqua Jet happened to kill me, which there's... Obviously it didn't happen, but, you know, there's certain matchups that I never really knew of, and a Yamega versus an Aqua Jet in Crawdon, I didn't know. Rampardos. I am now happy to have the Giga Drain, where before I was wishing I had the Bug Buzz. Now, that being said though, Bug Buzz still would have taken out the Omastar because it wasn't high enough, and it still was super effective against the Crawdon. The only difference is I wouldn't have gotten my health back up, which means I may have been low enough that certain things would have killed me. But he still would have played the exact same way, so that doesn't matter. I just would have been on a lower HP, because obviously I wouldn't have recovered. But it's not stall time. Go for the Giga Drain. This is why I like randoms. Yeah, it's just fun. Don't care. I'm dead unless you set up or something. There's the dead. I kind of expected that to kill. That's cool. We trade. I'm in a much better position than he is, so I'm going into the Luminis, because if I can get a Thunder Wave off on what's-his-face, Primeape, that'd be awesome. Not that Primeape is fast, but the rest of my Pokemon aren't the speediest of the speeds. Yep. Actually, you are 201. That's pretty well. 201 at level 81, so Oh, I feel bad. That did happen to me yesterday, but it made up for it in that one battle. I'm going for Thunderbolt. I might put an Illuminate. I don't think I've used a full-on support Prankster in a singles match ever. Usually because I prefer just to go with like a bulk user. I will not be using Whimsicott. I hate Whimsicott with every fiber of my being. So I will not be using a Whimsicott ever. I will be Thunder Waving you because obviously. It's funny that he has the Omega. That's fine. Doesn't really change too much. Go for it regardless. I just hope he doesn't get paralyzed again, because that's gonna suck. I am left or right, yeah. Where you scroll over to look at something, but then you don't look at nothing. There we go. Sweet. I'm happy. Happy, happy, happy. Crit did not matter. I don't know if that was a thing. It didn't matter. Snorlax does not outspeed Paralyze plus 2 Yamega, but Yamega cannot kill because he has no move access to something that will kill a Snorlax. So I win. So I guess Paralyzing really wasn't much of a thing. I just didn't want to switch, and obviously he's going to outspeed me, so you just go for what works. Actually though, I played that dumb. I should have gone for Encore. I would have locked him in, gone for the Thunderbolt, and most likely killed him, or come close to killing him because he would have been stuck in Encore. I played that completely wrong. He went for that Protect. I go for Thunder Wave. I go for Encore. He's stuck in Protect because I obviously... If he flinches me to death, I still win. It just makes this a long video. I don't think there's a way I can lose this video, or I can lose this match, because I'm pretty sure I can take a hit with, what's it called? And there we go. Hacks for hacks. Fire Punch doesn't kill. Are you kidding me? Yamega, what are you doing? What did you eat for breakfast? Yamega had his Wheaties today. That's what he did. Both Yamegas had their Wheaties today. Look at that. GG, man. GG. Alright, now we are going to go ahead and hit that main menu, and we are going to see if we can get one more video, or one more battle inside this today. Because it's randoms, and really, who cares about randoms except for the person playing in randoms, or the person playing against in randoms. They're the only two people who really care about randoms, let's be honest. When have you gone on YouTube and typed in, I want to watch a random battle? Yep, that's what I want to do. I fear the trick mildly. Hyper Voice is a lot. U-turn is something. Let's go for it. I have Assault Vest, so I'm not afraid of this thing, except... Cool. For the trick. Now I'm afraid of it. Yeah. Let's go into you. It's fine. Double Assault Vest user. Ooh. It's interesting. Earth Power is useless. Discharge is double useless because the resist and Scald is resisted, and there's a Toxic. So I'm burned. He's got a Leaf Storm potential. I'm just gonna go for Toxic. Hope he switches into something. Here's another Pokemon I don't think I've ever used once, except for in randoms. I honestly did not expect that to kill. I am quite upset. Can't go into... Sucker Punch doesn't matter. You outspeed me. Wait, though. You're slower than I thought you were. I can go out into Meloetta and just go for a Hyper Voice. Because that's going to do way more damage than the U-turn did. Well, not way more, but some more. But, Entei, I didn't realize I had Entei, otherwise I would have switched in on the potential of a burn. Let's go into Meloetta and just go for a Hyper Voice. That should definitely kill. I have not used Meloetta other than randoms, but I've used her a few times and I've seen her used a few times, so I kind of just have a general understanding that she's powerful if you play her properly. Plus she has Serene Grace, which is a combination of one of the best / most broken abilities ever. Namely just because the idea that you can flinch with moves is what makes it broken. And seriously? Yes, thank you. I don't care if that's hacks, I'm happy. If that makes me a bad person, I'm sorry. I've gotten enough hacks that did not get fixed. I'm going to let that take one of those little checks off there for me. You know, you have enough hacks stacked against you that one day you get a hacks and it undoes one of those ones that you've got. But everyone believes they get hacks more than they get them. So, you know, there's always a day at. Just have to type something really quick. And now I'm good. There's probably going to be an answer to that, but that's okay. I don't need to answer. I don't want to stand against Persian at all. Rhyperior does. Rhyperier's going to have fun. Weakness policy Rhyperior. That's probably weakness policy Rock Polish Rhyperior, which is kind of one of those common sets. I want to build up weakness policy Pokemon. I wonder who'd be good, like not used often, or like one of those not known ones, you know. I think everyone wants that Regirock big boy man thing. If anyone knows what I'm talking about, you can put that in the comment section. That is the original big boy man thing. I don't care if you're a fan of Shady or Nips. This was actually pre-Nips channel, but that was one of the most entertaining series that I've seen in a long time, just because of their reactions they get in there. So, yeah, super awesome. Let's go for EQ. Stab. That moment when you have EQ as stab, not as, hey, I have a coverage of EQ because this Pokemon gets EQ and it's a good move. Happens a little less than you think, but it does happen sometimes. Because EQ is just, it's a relatively good coverage when you put on certain Pokemon. Does a lot of damage, has 100 base power with 100 damage. Or 100, yep, 100 base power with 100 damage. You heard it here first, folks. Not that I probably, I'm almost sure, would have lived to see Flare. I would have loved if I did and had that weakness policy still. Actually, just for the gimmick, I would have stayed in and taken it if I still had my weakness policy, but obviously I don't. So I'm not going to stay in and take it. I'm actually though, Survivor. Yeah, let's go Survivor. Survivor is a Pokemon I wish was better than he was, but the #1 Pokemon I wish was way better than he was is Arbok. Arbok is actually a really cool Pokemon because his design is both this, you know, cool, creepier snake thing, but at the same time, like, he's cool. He's just useless. Okay, not 100% useless. His stats are a little eh. He doesn't have a whole lot of attack. He does get access to Gunk Shot, which is great. It's poison type, Gunk Shot, tons of damage. And he does get Hone Claws, I think. No, Coil. He gets Coil. Coil ups your accuracy. I knew he had that one that ups your accuracy. Actually, Coil's better, so. He's gonna kill me. Sucker Punch. That's all I got. But the downside is his speed's alright, his defense is alright, his HP's alright. He has no special attack, which is fine because he's physical, but he doesn't even have that much physical attack. I don't even remember what his base is right now. He's a Pokemon that needs a stat increase, which I feel like they haven't done to any Pokemon since 6th Gen's come out. 5th Gen, I feel like they did that to a few Pokemon. They got a few Pokemon stat increases in 5th. But I don't think they've done it to anyone at 6th Gen with the exception of Megas. I think with being that Megas are now just a thing, they're just like, oh, what are stat increases? I think I am hoping, that's again, why you play randoms. Doesn't matter. You also learn things, you learn damages. Sure, your stats are different than what they're normally going to be, but still, you know. You know, it's probably, I've had a couple where they give you a really weird stat spread and a weird move set, but at the same time, you learn a few things. You learn a few gimmicks. You learn that certain Pokemon have certain moves. I know I've gone on here and gone, oh, wait, you get that? That's a thing? Fish. I'm glad he has Life Orb. Wouldn't have made a difference, but glad he has Life Orb. He's probably going to use Persian to fake me out. What is Fake Out? Fake Out's +4 priority? No, it's +3 priority. Yeah, it's +3 priority. E-Speed's +2 priority. Yeah, because it's +1. I think +0 is neutral. I don't think +1 is neutral. Yeah, +0. Yeah, because plus you would add. If it was times, then it'd be 1. Makes sense. Lucario, because you can go for knockoff, you can go for Fake Out, or resist the Fake Out, you can go for knockoff. E-Speed, Vacuum Wave, Bullet Punch. Yeah, I was thinking about it, and I was like, you got Bullet Punch, which I am gonna go for. It's a Mega Lucario. I apologize. You ever do that thing where you play the battle out with all your crappy Pokemon, you still got that, like, uber, insane, amazing Pokemon sitting in the background, and you're just letting the person think they can win? Like, yeah, you could go get that, you know, sweep with that one Pokemon, possibly. But you just sit there, or maybe you just forget, you don't even realize you got, like, a Mega Rayquaza sitting in the back that could just sweep the whole thing. You're sitting there just like, yep, I'm gonna do this. That right there. I know a fighting stab move wouldn't help me anymore, but I mean, I don't really see its use. It's a Mega Lucario with adaptability. A fighting move is a lot better than a non-stab move, because even if it's resisted, it's double. I know that gives it coverage, but still, my point. Alright, my point stands. I'm pretty confident that it doesn't really matter. Meloetta. Assault Vest, Meloetta. Yes, Assault Vest, that's why. That's why it was a good switch. Stun Fist isn't going to do anything this match. Downside, he knows my whole team. Upside is I took that Hurricane like a boss, and he is now left in a situation where he's like, you can sack off Persian, but Persian's still got a Fake Out left in him. So I wouldn't do it. I'm going to go for a stab Hyper Fist, which did not kill you. And that knockoff did so much. The only upside is that I didn't misplay, and Hyper Wisp was in fact the best move I had. For a second there, I was just like, wait, was there a better move to use? Nope, there wasn't. Focus Blast would have been resistant, plus it's not stab. Yes, I know it's a higher base damage, but I'm pretty sure in a neutral scenario, Hyper Wisp still does more damage than Focus Blast. Could be wrong. Because I think, yeah, the 50% boost on, yeah, it does do more. What is the damage? 50, base 90. You just cut it in half. Yeah, move. I could be wrong. I don't feel like doing the math. He's going to go for that move, which I know of Origin that he's going to go for. Which I'm just going to go back to the Lucario, because again, he'll take it. And, yeah, he'll take it. And he goes for the return because he's relatively smart, but at the same time, I went for Lucario. Also puts me in the position of having a Mega Lucario to pressure him to go into the best Pokemon he has to handle Mega Lucario, which means I don't have this random Pokemon sitting in the background that might be able to handle Lucario like a boss that I don't know about. Using my noggin. Well, can't switch. Ice Punch. Super effective. Yep. I forgot how fast he was. Dugtrio is one of the most random, insane, interesting Pokemon all at the same time. Because of the fact that stat-wise, it's kind of random. All of its stats are kind of subpar, and then its speed's just like for no reason. It's just there. It's just a thing. I could go for Rock Polish, but that will not make me faster than him, so I'm going to go for Aqua Tail, and I'm going to hope that I can take this Earthquake. I am, in fact, weak to it, right? I don't want to be that guy who checks. When you do random battles, most of your knowledge of Pokemon just sets foot outside your body. So if you're good at Pokemon videos, it's a good thing. If you're bad at Pokemon videos, I don't know, I guess you should probably try to not play randoms, because I feel like you kind of step out of yourself. I'll have to adjust that with the lighting. It just got dark all of a sudden, and I noticed. I took that EQ way better than I thought I would, but at the same time, I missed that Aqua Tail, so... What is that? What's that phrase? Salt in the wound? Yeah. Salt in the wound. I'm going to try and get a better location to possibly sit up / record in. Intake can't take an EQ because it's super effective, and it's this guy. Meloetta's not taking an EQ because Meloetta's not taking an EQ, so sadly you just have to go down. I didn't actually expect it to be Focus Sash. Okay, well, I can use E-Speed, so I'm happy there. That also puts me in a position of having a choice band E-Speeding Pokemon on the field, which isn't a bad thing. Although it does put me in a situation where I have to worry about switching, so it's not the greatest. He does outspeed, yeah. It's no need to check. He's fast. Now, was a choice Scarf Entei? Scrafty. There's the Intimidate. I believe I have lost. The only way I see myself potentially winning this, I have to go into Meloetta. Have to. Otherwise I lose Entei, and I can't win if I lose Entei. If Entei goes down, I can't take out the Dugtrio. Period. So I have to go out of Meloetta, and I have to hope he doesn't go for something such as, say, a knockoff. Even a Drain Punch is going to do enough. I feel like this is more of a defensive one, but I even think defensively Meloetta can't deal with it. I'm hoping maybe... Yep, High Jump Kick. See, like I said, he used High Jump Kick, not Drain Punch. Now my only option is to go for any move. Flare Blitz. And... Yep, that's it. Yeah, because even if without the Intimidate, the E-Speed still won't be enough to kill him. But assuming that with 2 E-Speeds kill him, non-Intimidate. Okay, let's play this out. If he fears that an E-Speed is going to do way more, he doesn't think he can kill me, High Jump Kick, that'll be a lot of damage. But I've seen Entei take a hit. So the way I look at it is if I go for the E-Speed, and he switches, then I lose. If I go for Flare Blitz, and he switches, I have a chance to win. Because a -1 Flare Blitz is way better than a -1 E-Speed. I have 40 seconds. But, I actually have less than that. I'm going to go for E-Speed. Don't switch. Don't switch. He can't switch. He knows he doesn't want to switch. And High Jump Kick killed me. Cool. That was close, though. Ish. Something like Stealth Rocks would have changed that battle completely for me. That's where Stealth Rocks is important. 2 of his Pokemon would have taken some extra damage from it. I wouldn't have had to worry about Dugtrio. And Scrafty would take it a teeny bit. But that concludes this video. I hope everyone enjoyed. Go ahead, rate, comment, and subscribe. Definitely throw down some comments because I am going to be fully interactive. I hope to stay interactive in my comment section in general, but at least right now I'll be able to go in there because, it's not like there's a ton of you yet. So I'll be able to be relatively interactive in the comment section. I'll actually enjoy being interactive in the comment section. Suggest maybe a few games that you would prefer for me to see to play. Not saying I'll go and play them, but if you want me to play a particular game that you enjoy and you think I'd enjoy playing it as well, definitely put it down there. I'll try it out and / record it if I do enjoy playing it. And then anything currently for Pokemon content, you can also post that. If I, team suggestion, maybe a gimmick of some kind, anything you want, post it down there and tell me. I post every time I put a video up, I put it on Twitter. So if you follow me on Twitter, Twitter me up. You'll see anytime I put a video up if you just don't want to keep yourself up to date there. And yeah, that is as the end for this video. I will see you next time.